feel free, take pictures, take videos. We would love for you to even hashtag until all are free if you still hashtag. So until all are free, and then you can also at IJM on those and tag us as well as Chelsea Table and Stage. Also, remember, your servers are here and they've been here all night, and so make sure to tip them well because they would really, really appreciate that. Also, on the screen, you will see a QR code. You also have it on a little white piece of paper on your tables with that same QR code. That's going to take you to our digital program for the night. So if you can get your phones out, scan that. And then once you get to that page, and also if you're joining us live stream, you're going to go to ijm.org/Broadway. You're going to find bios for everybody, and then if you swipe to the last page, by the way, it's also easiest to read if you click the full screen button, then you can actually zoom in and read everybody's bios. But flip over to that last page right under Ellen's picture and her bio. By the way, Ellen Stedfeld is our amazing live sketch artist tonight. Ellen, where are you right now? Right here down front. She's going to be sketching throughout the night. You can already look and see what she's done earlier, and make sure that you take a look at that beautiful artwork on your way out. So you're going to swipe under Ellen's name and picture. You're going to see a button that says register to win. So click that button, and that's going to take you through to a registration page. You can't win if you don't register. And that is the way that we can also stay in touch with you at the end of the event, because we have some things that we want to send you as well to help you remember the night. So fill that out, and we're going to do some drawings for some giveaways throughout the night. So make sure you fill that out. Even if you've registered with us before, register tonight because you want to win, right? Okay. Okay, great. And be doing that now because I'm going to do a drawing in just a second. So while you're doing that, I would love to introduce our illustrious band tonight. First of all, our musical director and amazing guitarist, Andrew Shield. Would you welcome him? On the drums, we have the one and only Tim Schneider. I mean, there might be other Tim Schneiders in the world, but you're the only one playing the drums tonight, so that's great. Skylar Volpe on bass. Yes. John Snell on piano. Sophie Vandersloot on cello. And Yu-Ping Tsai on violin. And she did just complete her graduate recital at Juilliard, so give her a round. All right, how's that registration going? Good. Okay, so that means we have some names in, so you snooze, you lose. Katie, are you here?
Jenn, I'm over here.
Oh, wow. Okay, do we have our first winner of the night?
Let's see. It's a two-step process. We need a couple more people to register right now. Let's see. Okay. Let me just one more time. Okay. Wait.
I know, it is a little bit slow as far as the Wi-Fi, so give it time. Don't give up. Okay, I'll come back to you.
1 second.
Let me tell us why we're here tonight. Why are we here tonight? Some of you have been faithful supporters and champions of International Justice Mission for a long time, and so I just want to say thank you, welcome, we're so glad that you're here. And others of you have literally come with them, and you're like, I have no idea what I'm doing in this room. And so we're glad that you are here too, and we hope that you learn a little bit about who we are and what we do through the night. IJM is a global organization made up of lawyers, investigators, social workers, and community activists who are working to bring an end to violence against people in poverty. We currently work in 40 offices across 27 countries on behalf of the most vulnerable, and that is those trapped in modern slavery, those experiencing violence against women and children, and those experiencing police abuse of power. And we've been doing this for 25 years now, and through those 25 years, we've actually been able to help bring freedom and rescue to 85,000 children, women, and men around the world. Isn't that pretty amazing? And tonight you are going to hear beautiful, amazing music that is full of joy and hope and even some fun. And also, you're going to hear about some of the most insidious casework that we deal with, and that is the online sexual exploitation of children, which we call OSEC. And it's hard to hear about, but we can't ignore it. So we are here to shine a light on the problem so that we can be part of a solution. And we've set a goal for this evening of raising $15 million. Just kidding. But I appreciate that. We do hope to raise $15,000 tonight. And so you're going to hear more about why and what that is as we go. But as we begin right away, I'm going to direct your attention to the screen over here, and you're going to hear a little more of a little more purpose behind the night.
The online sexual exploitation of children is one of the fastest growing forms of human trafficking in the digital age. In this crime, children are sexually abused by traffickers, who then spread or sell images or videos of the exploitation online, even live streaming the abuse for sex offenders to direct from anywhere in the world. It's a global crime that requires a global response to stop both the supply and demand. The majority of traffickers commit these crimes in dark corners of the world, corners that may feel far away from here, but hiding in other dark places are the perpetrators on the demand side of this crime, those men who are paying for and directing this abuse. The perpetrators hail predominantly from the United States, the UK, and Australia. International Justice Mission has a focused team, the Center to End Online Sexual Exploitation of Children, that partners with law enforcement, major corporations, and justice system officials to turn the lights on, to rescue victims, restore survivors, and hold criminals accountable for exploiting children. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still. And his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. Tonight we sing, we join our voices with those on distant hills. We sing with hope, we sing of freedom, we sing for justice. We sing to shine a light into the darkness.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to our stage, Ryan Dunn.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around, you will be found. 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 There's a place where we don't have to feel unknown, and every time that you call out, you're a little less alone. If you only say the word, from across the silence, your voice is heard. And oh, someone will come running to take you home.
Stage, Eloise Kropp and Alex Miller. Zelig Williams.
Hello, everyone. Hello. So, I'm thankful to be a part of this event. I'm honored to be here. This song, to me, I went through some mental health issues, and I made it through. And God is the only reason why I'm here. He changed me, and He brought me to this moment right now. And to be a part of something like this that is wanting change in the world is what speaks to me most. And I hope you can connect to this song and join me on this journey.
you, Zelig. Are you having fun? Yes. Is your jaw on the floor? Mine is. I want to also just acknowledge Kamille, Upshaw, our amazing dancer in that opening video along with Zelig. Thank you for that. And that video was created and produced and directed by Grace Copeland. Grace. Who is also producing this show, and from the beginning was like, we must have dance. And so I said, absolutely, absolutely. Hey, we're gonna try this giveaway thing now. So again, if you haven't registered yet, now is the time to do so, because we are gonna give away 2 desserts.
Yes.
Yes. So, Katie, do we have a winner for our first dessert?
We do indeed. Caleb Goldberg.
Caleb! Would you stand or wave, Caleb? Oh, there we are. Right there, you get a free dessert. So, excellent. Servers, you know where to go and just put it on my tab there. Excellent. Thanks. Live stream audience, also be registering because you too will be eligible to win a prize at the end. So we want to give that away. What about a second one, Katie? Let's give 2.
Surely. You know, I did draw a couple of names just in case. And let me find that number 2 is Callie Sparrow.
Callie, do we have a Callie in the house?
Uh-oh, no Callie. Okay, let's try Mika Knight. Mika?
My God! Free dessert for you. Great. This is for you. Excellent. So again, thanks for being here, everybody. And you know, it's really, we wanted to pull together this night to really offer songs of hope and encouragement and talk about justice. And so the next singer that's going to come out is going to do just that. And I love this song because it really is a reminder that we're not alone. And we actually need each other. We need to come alongside one another. Both those of us in our regular lives. I mean, I don't know what you're walking in this room with tonight. It's the end of a long weekend. The start Monday is tomorrow. So I hope that you are encouraged, but also remembering that there are people around the world who are in desperate need for hope and encouragement and can't get out of whatever situations they're in on their own. They need others to come alongside them. So I'm going to invite up the illustrious Laurel Harris to sing next. Laurel, come on up.
I don't think I've ever been called illustrious before. Thank you. I felt very fancy. Hi, everyone. I'm Laurel. I'm so incredibly grateful to be here. I just learned about this amazing organization a few weeks ago, and I'm quite obsessed with its mission and just the need for the wonderful work that is happening within IJM. So just like Jenn said, I wanted to sing a song about community and togetherness and friendship, because we all need each other to tackle this huge problem. And so this song is for all of you, my new friends, and our friends who we are working for to make better lives. When you're down and troubled and you need some love and care, but nothing, oh, nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, yeah, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you've got to do is come. They'll take your soul if you let them. Oh no, but don't you let them. You just call my name, and you know wherever I am, I come running, yeah, to see you again. Ooh, darling, winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. Thank you so much, IATSE crew, for the evening, or stage crew. So yes, that song is so powerful and encompasses so many wonderful values and meanings. So I was very happy to get to sing that tonight. I also want to just plug, since we're talking about donations, that I spent $8.75 on a latte today. And New York is just very expensive, as we all know. And I'm thinking, if I'm spending $8.75 on a latte 7 days a week, okay, and then if I were to do that for 2 months, that's the equivalent of about $500. And if each of you could donate $500, we would reach our goal. Actually, we go way beyond our goal. So anyway, just think about that, the expensive lattes. Okay, I just thought about that. Good. Anyway, so for my next number, thank you for coming to my show here. Just kidding. It's late, and I have a 1.5-year-old. Great. I don't get out much. Can you tell? I'll stay here all night. Thank you. So anyway, so I'm really excited to sing this next song for you all. And green lighting. This is cool. We didn't get this for the first show. Y'all have this special show. Okay. So it's kind of a giveaway. But this next song has to do with just, oh my gosh, being empowered and not taking no for an answer, and it's such an anthem for everything that we're talking about tonight with these incredible stories of these young people that we're hearing about, and their resilience, and nothing keeping them down, and nothing keeping us down to continue to fight for their lives and for the betterment of their lives. So this is for them and for all of us to keep the work going. And it's from a show called Wicked. I bet you didn't guess that. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leave. It's time to try to find gravity. I think I'll try to find gravity, and you can't pull me down. I am through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but teenage I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid I Together we're unlimited. Together we'll be the greatest team there's ever been. IJM. Dreams the way we planned them. If we work in tandem, there's no fight we cannot win. Just you and I, defying gravity. With you and I, defying gravity. You'll never bring us down. So if you can find me, back to the western sky. Someone told me lately, everyone deserves the chance to fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. To those who promise me, take the message back from me. Tell them hello, defying gravity. I'm flying high, defying gravity. That's when I'll match them in renown. And nobody in all of Oz, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me down. Bring me Donate $8.75 times 7 times 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Amanda Jane Cooper, Quentin Earl Darrington, and dancers Liv Berry, Mallory Petit, Trevor Cook, Adina Corey, Gracie Petersen, under the direction of Josh Dunn.
Oh, it's so nice to be with you all this evening. You'll be learning more about IJM as the evening progresses, but one thing that we just thought was so beautiful is that in each stage of rescue, folks have code names. So the rescuers and then the children who are rescued, and they are called the Sparrows. And when there is a successful, completed rescue, the entire organization gets a message that just reads, "The Sparrow is free." Should I feel discouraged? Why should the shadows come? Why should my heart feel lonely and long for heaven and home? When Jesus is my portion, a constant friend is He. His eyes on the sparrow, and I know He watches over me. His eyes on the sparrow, and I know He watches me.
And I sing And I know he watches me.
He watches me.
His eye is on the sparrow. And I know he watches.
I know he watches.
I know he watches me. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches over me.
He watches me.
He watches me. I know he watches me.
Now please, welcome to the stage, Hunter Parrish.
Hello, good evening. So awesome to be here. So awesome to see everyone that chose to spend their night here for this amazing, worthy cause. I hate saying cause. It sounds like one of those other charities. This is different. It is. It's important, and these are our friends in need, and in the spirit of community. This song is about that, about community and coming together to throw in our change or our expensive latte, and be a part of humanity, part of it, being together to solve a real problem. This is beautiful city.
Out of the ruins and rubble, out of the smoke, out of our night. start. Slowly but surely mending, brick by brick, heart by heart. Now, maybe now, we'll start learning how we can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Oh, yes, we can. Yeah, we can build a beautiful city. Not a city of angels. We can build a city of men. When your trust is overshadowed, when your faith is overkill, you can give up bitter patterns, or you can slowly start to build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Oh, we can build a beautiful city. Not a city of angels. Finally, a city of men. City of men. City of men.
Please join us in welcoming back to our stage Quentin Earl Darrington.
Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I don't deserve it, I couldn't earn it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love. Amen.
You know, I was supposed to sing another song tonight, but I'm going to flip the script, and I'm going to sing a different song, so sorry, guys. I'm going to sing a different song because it's on my heart, and I just wanted to worship tonight after listening to everybody sing tonight, and my heart is just so full, I could burst into tears, seeing my family here, and watching my brother Z sing, and just all of you here together as we support IJM and each other. So there's something on my heart that I want to share, if that's cool. Is that cool? Okay, cool. So it is my favorite song in the entire world. And if my heart had an anthem, if my life had, you know how like in movies you watch stuff and there's like underscoring and like theme music, like going to the store or entering the house. This is my theme song to my life. I wish that it was played everywhere that I walked, and I hope to only live up to it as I live. So it goes like this.
Dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run
where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right, without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest, and the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable. Sing the last word with me. Star. Very much. I just wanted to share one more thing before I leave, and let our next wonderful artist up on to the stage. Is that you know, this world and this life in New York as an artist is not always an easy one. It has its challenges, as we all know, from show to show, from not having a show, you know, in the in-betweens and times. But I thank God for community, and I thank God for good people and friends and love that He bestows on us. And I just wanted to say that God has truly blessed me, you know, in this journey here in New York City. And I've been able to, fortunately, pour into so many of my fellow friends and artists along the way. So I'm just asking for prayer, you know, in my heart and in my life, that I can continue to maintain, you know, strength and love for my fellow brothers and sisters in the arts. I have not always done things well, and I try my best. And just my heart, my vulnerability, and my love for people and this gift that God has given. And I speak for my fellow brothers and sisters in the arts, to be able to just make a way, hope, and inspire other people as we sing, as we dance, as we draw, as we paint. It's a blessing from the Lord, and hopefully just to make people's lives a little bit better, you know, every single day. So pray for not only me, but for all of our artists, you know, here tonight, and as we push forward in whatever God has for us next. We need it, and we'd appreciate it. Is that cool?
If you would now turn your attention to our screen.
was November 2019, and I was in the Philippines leading a group of partners who were going to see our work up close. And of all the trips that I led, this was the very first time, and I have to say the only time, that a rescue operation was greenlit while I was in country. So you can imagine the group of 12 of us were really excited, but also really anxious about it. And of course, we couldn't go to the rescue site, so I asked my colleague to text us updates, which is the text exchange you just saw on that video. Now, if you couldn't quite see it, don't worry. If you registered for a giveaway, we'll make sure that it gets emailed to you after tonight. But good evening, everybody. My name is Jocelyn, and I work with Jenn at IJM. And don't worry, I won't go off script and sing you a song. I have to say, at IJM, I have experienced some of the most gut-wrenching pain, but also the greatest euphoria, sometimes within seconds of one another. We are regularly on the verge of tears from either despair or joy, which is why we have to follow our tears towards love. And it brings deep meaning to all of us when we show up to work at IJM. As we pursue this audacious vision of rescuing millions and protecting 500 million people by 2030, we come into contact with young children like Ruby. Ruby grew up in the mountains of the Philippines with 9 other siblings and grew up in a house that her dad built with his own hands. They were farmers and lived a simple life. And from early age, Ruby loved to learn and she was good at it. But unfortunately at age 12, her dad died of a stroke, and just a few months later, her mom was overtaken by sorrow and cancer. And Ruby was forced to drop out of school so she could take care of her mom. And her mom, she did eventually pass, and Ruby was left alone while her other siblings went back to the city with their families. So Ruby was drifting down a river of sorrow with no refuge in sight and all alone. And over the next 4 years, her siblings would periodically visit her, but then they became abusive and would physically beat her. And so Ruby refers to these years of her life as her blank space. And it was during this blank space of her life that a woman reached out to her on Facebook, curious about who she was and if she was interested in applying for a job in the city. Now, to give you an idea of how common this is, an FBI investigator once told me that traffickers will reach out about 900 times a day just on Facebook looking for vulnerable children. Children who are complaining about their lives, might have low self-esteem, and are probably longing to be discovered, pursued, and found. And in Ruby's case, death, poverty, and abuse left her desperate and susceptible. And so this woman on Facebook offered Ruby free transportation to the city, room and board, and agreed that Ruby could attend school if she worked at night. And so Ruby thought this was her godsend. And so at 16 years old, she left her country life without telling anyone in pursuit of building a better life for herself. But Ruby's dreams of a better life exploded when she entered into her new home. And the moment of realization was when she noticed a group of about 5 girls, a few of them were younger than her, wearing very little clothing and had lifeless eyes. Everything the trafficker had told her was a lie. This home was actually a place of business of one of the world's fastest growing crimes, the online sexual exploitation of children. And to be clear, we call it OSEC, to shorten it. OSEC is the abuse of children that is both directed and viewed live over the internet all across the globe. Ruby blamed herself for falling into this trap, and she felt disgusted every time she had to perform something in front of the computer screen. And by age 16, Ruby had experienced the loss of both parents, physical abuse from her family, and now the claws of OSEC. And after several months trapped by her abusers, one night Ruby found herself on the bathroom floor, drowning in her tears, crying out to a God she wasn't sure existed, praying for a miracle. As she tells it, she fell asleep on the bathroom floor that night in a puddle of tears. But the next morning, the very next morning, Ruby was rescued by the National Bureau of Investigations and IJM. IJM's collaborative team of local police, as well as IJM investigators, lawyers, and social workers. Ruby's rescue, it was the beginning of the fight of her life. You see, Ruby's trial would take over 4 years, yet she persevered. And during those 4 years, she was part of IJM's aftercare program. Now, aftercare is just as important as rescue. However, there's no set formula to what your healing journey would look like. And so Ruby's journey, it was a fierce one. You see, we can easily think that rescue is happy and joyful, but in actuality, it's traumatic. It's chaotic, it's loud, and for children, it is very, very scary. And that's why rescue is just the first step. The moment of rescue is the very beginning of what is often a long journey towards healing. And it's why IJM is committed to a gold standard when it comes to aftercare. And Ruby spent several years walking this brave path of healing. So, what is Ruby up to now? Well, it is children like Ruby that inspire us to continue charging the forces of evil and abuse and exploitation of children. You see, Ruby is our hero. She's my hero. Despite loneliness, trauma, and grief, Ruby courageously testified against her trafficker in court. And when hiding and running was easier than ever, she ran toward it. And during the trial, her focus was not herself. It was the other girls who were with her and those whose future was at risk from the same abuse they experienced. Because of Ruby, her traffickers are now behind bars, no longer slithering in their community seeking children to exploit. You can clap for that. Amen. Yes. Their conviction shouts to their community that the exploitation of children is something that will not be tolerated. And the IJM team in the Philippines and all of our teams across the world work tirelessly so that not only children are rescued, but they are protected from being exploited in the first place. And I wish that you could meet Ruby, because she has the kindest smile and the most purpose-filled eyes. She has finished her education, she is working full-time, but that's not all. She is one of our survivor leaders, using her voice to bring about change. For example, she testified in front of the UK Parliament, and her testimony led to an online safety bill passing. And get this, just recently, she was in a room filled with NFL athletes, and she showed them who the giant was in the room. Her vulnerability, her strength, her courage, and her invitation to make fighting OSEC part of their fight of their lives, and they said yes. So you may still be wondering, why keep sharing the horrific things you experience? Why not just forget about it and move on? She will tell you, as a healed, whole woman, what inspires her is knowing that there are thousands of children out there still trapped in the claws of OSEC, huddled on the floor, drowning in their tears, wondering, is their nightmare ever going to end? But tonight, we have the opportunity to destroy the monster of OSEC. We can make it possible for freedom to find those young sparrows who are still waiting to be set free. And our confession is that this work is hard. My colleagues on the field, they risk their lives every single day to do this work. And they'll do it day after day. And even for Jenn and I, we have our discouraging and really hard days. But it's 16-year-old girls like Ruby that inspire us and invite us to make the safety of children part of the fight of our life. And so we often say at IJM that we never give up and we never go away until all are free.
Thank you, Jocelyn. rescue, it was through a team of people that that rescue came. And that moment of rescue actually started long before, when people just like you had already made the decision to make the rescue possible. Because we can't all go, that would not turn out well, because I'm not an investigator, I'm not a lawyer, but we make the going possible for those who can go into those dark places. And it really does take us all. It takes all of our voices coming together to make freedom a reality for Ruby and those like her. So I'm gonna give you an invitation to give, so that other sparrows just like Ruby can find freedom and healing. And we've set a goal tonight of $15,000. Why $15,000? Because this provides the equivalent of 1 year of aftercare for these children as they are coming out of a horrific situation, these sparrows like Ruby. And truly, any amount matters. We hear beautiful stories all the time of children who set up lemonade stands and give what they can, college students who are like, I don't even know where my next meal is coming from, but I want to give. There is no amount that is too little. There's also no amount that is too big. Do you hear me in that? So thank you. Some of you in this room could probably write a check for $15,000, and that would be amazing. Thank you so much. Please talk to me, because I would love to have that conversation with you of how your investment can really go even deeper. And for others, I'm just gonna give us a little simple math equation. If 15 of us tonight gave $1,000, what does that make? What? New Yorkers, so smart. But we also have monthly supporters called Freedom Partners. And if you signed up as a Freedom Partner for $85 a month, now you might go, that's a lot, Jen, but think about what you spend on brunch. Probably like, that's one brunch date a month, you know? $85 a month for a year gets you to $1,000. So that's even maybe my challenge is, would you be willing to give $85 a month for the next year and see what that does? So I said we were interactive. If you could take that blue Sparrow card that is in front of you right now on your table and flip it to the back, so you're looking at the white side that has another QR code. That QR code is going to take you directly to our Give page right there. And that's where you can sign up and you can give a one-time amount, or that's where you can all run and give $85 a month. I almost said $85,000 a month. That would be sweet. $85 a month as a Freedom Partner. You can go there. If you're joining us online, you can go to ijm.org/Broadway-give, and that'll take you there. Yeah, and let's raise our voices together. Let's join our voices to bring freedom, to bring hope, to bring restoration, and let's keep singing until all are free. And as you're considering, as you're filling out those QR forms and you're waiting for your internet to load, I'm going to invite up Kennedy Caughell, the one and only, as well as Amanda, Hunter, and Laurel. And they're going to share with you an original song that we've written called Until All Are Free, and this is Ruby's song.
Thank you. It is an honor and a privilege to even be able to sing and perform this song for you tonight. I'm gonna place this right here. Perfect. And Jen didn't say it, but Jenn actually wrote this with our empty ear. And they wrote this song, and it's gorgeous. And
with Andrew Shield.
And Andrew Shield. Yes. I can't wait. All right, everyone. Only 16 years old. Left all alone, with no mother to hold you. Lost and afraid, promises made, but then they were broken. Were you screaming but you couldn't be heard? Were you wondering who was out there listening? Were you thinking you can never go home again? So keep on dreaming, keep on hoping, 'cause what you don't know now is that one day you're gonna rise up singing, even when it seems you can't go on. Deep inside you've got a voice that's strong, so sing it out until all are free. Trapped and confused, silence and bruised, the unthinkable happened. Shame came creeping in, saying you'll never win, so why worry or try? You were screaming but you couldn't be heard. You were praying that somebody was listening. You were thinking you can never go home again. So keep on dreaming, keep on hoping, 'cause what you don't know now is that one day you're gonna rise up singing, even when it seems you can't go on. Deep inside you've got a voice that's strong, so sing it out until all you're free. Freedom is calling, freedom is calling, freedom is calling. Even when you're dying on the floor, freedom is calling, freedom is calling. Oh, can't you hear it calling from the other side of the door? So keep on dreaming, keep on hoping, 'cause what you don't know now is that one day you're gonna rise. Keep on dreaming, keep on hoping, 'cause what you don't know now is that one day you're gonna rise up singing. Think you can't go on. Deep inside you got a voice that's strong, so sing it out, sing it out, sing it out, sing it out, sing it out until all are free. Freedom is calling, freedom is calling, freedom is calling until all are free.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Caleb, and it has been such an honor to share this evening with IJM and with all of you. I'm going to invite the rest of our cast to join us for our final number, our finale for the evening. Tonight, we sing, we dance, we perform. We join our voices with those on distant hills. We sing with hope. We sing of freedom. We sing for justice. We sing to shine a light in the darkness. And now, we invite you to sing with us. In front of you on your table, you'll find a small bag with a battery-powered candle. And during this final song, we invite you to sing the song if you know it. If you recognize the tune, please raise your voice with us. Turn on your candle and shine a light in the darkness until all are free.
sing with us.
Lights will guide you home. Lights will guide you home. Lights will
We have one final giveaway for you tonight, and this is also to you online. So, Katie, first of all, who is our final winner of our IJM swag bag?
Jenn Alexander Cole.
Alex Cole! Amazing! And how about our online winner?
On live stream and Amanda Reed.
Amanda Reed! She's my friend. That's amazing. I want to draw your attention really quickly. Also in that tiny little bag is a little card. It's the size of a business card. You also have my business card, so you can email me if you want. But there's a card that is going to give you, it's going to direct you to the Finding Ruby podcast. And I highly, highly recommend this 6-episode podcast that is extremely well done. And if you want to take a deeper dive into Ruby's story and just hear how amazingly beautiful she is, please take a listen to that. And then finally, I want to bring up the one and only Grace Copeland. Would you come up? Grace produced tonight, and we are so very grateful. And we just want to say thank you, Grace, for your amazing passion, your amazing vision, and your incredible love for the arts community here in New York City. We love you so much. Don't forget, it's not too late to give. You can take that blue card with you and follow up with me. Please, if you have any questions, I would love to talk with you. Also, one more giveaway we actually have, Katie. We have one more giveaway in the room. We do. And that is this lovely larger print that Ellen did earlier this evening of our show. So we have, some of our artists like, so can you do one more drawing?
We actually do have one more person. Carissa Gold.
You're the winner. It's even signed by Ellen herself. Congratulations. Thank you all so much for coming. It has been a joy, and we're so glad that you're here. Thanks for all your support.